I can't believe that we are doing another video, but here we are. I wanted to do a Q&A, like meet the artist, and you could ask me some questions on Instagram, and sadly I didn't get all of them, but I tried to do as many as possible. So in advance, I sadly lost 1 hour of my drawing process because my snipping tool kept crashing and I didn't figure out why. So I had to switch the recording software in the middle of the process. So if you ask why there's a hole in the video, that's the reason. You can see in the highlights what happened on Instagram. But yeah, I would start with the questions. And again, thank you so much for all the questions and also for watching and supporting my content. First question: do you use any references for posing or animation? Yes, of course. Some poses like where I drew Yone and Yasuo, which are more static poses, there I don't need any reference, but if it's kind of like something dynamic or a pose I never tried before, then I usually turn to Pinterest, movies, 3D models, and kind of like put everything together what I wish for. And I hope that you can also see it on this Speedpaint. Sadly, a lot of it is shortened, but I used a lot of reference for this one because I fucking struggled with the pose. And yeah. How old are you? I turned 31 this year and I still don't feel old. But yeah, maybe it's a generation. When did you start to draw? Oh, I think I was 9, 8, and heavily inspired later by Inuyasha and Dragon Ball. I'm Plat right now. I'm not sure which exactly, because I don't play a lot of ranked anymore. And my favorite champion is of course Ahri, but I also love to play Sona, even though most ADCs hate her. And yeah, I have a really variety champion pool because I have also that in it. There was a time I wanted to be an assassin because I found him so hard. One most unexpected fact about you. Oh, this is hard, but I think I could name 2. My art is very colorful, but my style in real life is literally dark. I love black and gold and red. So I'm quite opposite of my drawings. And the other thing is my job, because it's not a creative field, or the profession I learned is more logical. So I would say these 2 facts are probably the most shocking, and later on another question I will answer what I'm doing for work. I think currently not, because I really love my profession and the company I work for, because it's really hard to have a good working environment and also understanding work colleagues and amazing chefs. I'm not sure if it's an English word, boss. So I'm really lucky, but if there would be ever an opportunity, I would not work as an artist, but more as my current profession. I'm drawing signs. I'm 8, 9, but digitally, I'm drawing signs 2019. I would say the community, the comments, I can describe how often when I read a comment, it literally sparks something inside me and makes me literally go happy for days. So I'm basically energized through the feedback I'm getting, and also it makes me happy that I can create something or more bring something to life that makes people smile or they can relate to it. I think that's the most incredible feeling, and I am glad I'm able to, even if it's a small percentage of people, make them smile, laugh, or create any other emotions. No, I'm not doing art as a profession. It's literally just a hobby that makes me happy. And my profession is software developer or / programmer, and I really love it. I started programming when I was 11, and it's a funny story because I started programming websites because I wanted to publish my comic when I started drawing as a child. Kind of like a silly story, but I got into my profession through art actually. And my favorite programming language is C++, even though I'm not coding in it anymore. But yeah, just a fun fact. Oh, this would be actually really hard because I like every ship basically. But I would go with Y and Caitlyn and Jason Mel, even though not a lot of people like seeing them. You may believe or not believe, but I literally cried. I cried. But then I cried about the situation that happened later. So it was kind of like literally a roller coaster of emotions on this one day. This won't gonna happen soon because I'm not very good at drawing animals. And I was really lucky with Timo because 2XKO really have incredible reference through the game art because it's like already like 2D. So I don't know, maybe next year. I don't promise anything. I would say I actually love every color palette. I mean, my favorite colors are black, gold, and red, but they do not count like as colors, and I do not often use them in my drawings, but I really like vibrant colors. I would say the creation process and being able to bring something to life and also to spark emotions in other people. What I hate, anatomy and the basics. This would be actually very hard because I hear a lot of things. I have linked my Spotify list and my Instagram bio. But if I would have to choose at the moment, I would say Bad Omens, Falling in Reverse, and The Plot in You. It's always different, but one animation can take me up to a whole weekend. At the moment, I promised myself not to overshade, but the perfectionistic brain started doing it again. So basically, I made my process a bit easier, only with like base color and the shade color, and now I'm already doing the full process. But normally between 10 to 20 hours, and animation actually takes only 10-20% out of it, so maybe 1-2 hours animation, and then of course you have to video cut, which also takes kind of like maybe 30 minutes. Video cutting is the least amount spent. I don't know where to start, but basically I drew league art before, but I mostly did fan arts, and after having multiple negative experience, cause I don't talk about it, but basically it's hard to tell if people befriend you to get free art or not. And at some point I was hurt so badly that I was like, okay, I will now do what I like. This is how I got actually into league art. I would say Ahri and Yasuo, but right now it's kind of like switching because I'm drawing so many ships that I develop new crushes or new favorites. I will answer this question next year. This one is a bit hard to answer because I started drawing as a child and I basically watched anime scenes like Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, and I just redraw the scenes from the anime. I would recommend watching tutorials. This is what I did when I tried, for example, semi-realism coloring. I watched a lot of Sakimi-chan tutorials. But I think the key is actually repetition and consistency, because your brain needs to make those connections to see flaws, to see mistakes and also to improve. I don't take any requests, and the answer is very easy for that because my motivation comes from inspiration, and often I get an idea and then the weekend comes and the idea is gone because I don't have the inspiration anymore. So I try not to take requests because people then expect me to do it basically, and I try not to make my hobby feel like a job, but more like how I feel inside. So I'm sorry. Oh my god, I love this question. It would be Mel or Aurora, but sadly, my brain doesn't have any capacity to learn any new champion at the moment. I'm so tired after work, and then I kind of like already happy that I have energy on the weekend to draw and animate. So yeah, and also I still have to play to XKO. But this is, I'm leaving for my Christmas vacation, and I still didn't got a duo partner with who I can kind of like start this game. I was born in Ukraine, but I'm half Ukrainian and half Russian based on my dad's side, and I'm currently living in Germany, and I lived for most of my life in Germany. So I was very young when we moved here, and I would say German is one of the languages which I'm speaking best beside Ukrainian and Russian. And if somebody would ask me what nationality I feel myself, the answer would be none, because I don't know why, but I always liked every culture, and I'm not sure if there's something like this, but I would say I'm a multicultural person, because I think there's no culture where I wouldn't take something from it. Thank you so much, really. I'm glad you liked my Xayah and Rakan art. I was a bit nervous because I have a lot of mutuals who love them and also draw them. And I only started, I think, with Silas really drawing prominent noses, and I was so afraid to not to capture his aesthetic correctly. So when I got so much positive feedback on it, I was really happy. So thank you so much for being one of them. I saw somebody play it, but I myself never played it, so I can't state any opinion on it. Maybe someday, but I'm still stuck on Baldur's Gate Act 2 because I have so less time for gaming. But I'm praying for my Christmas vacations finally to have time to play the games on my Steam list. And before I finish this last Q&A, I just want to take a moment to say a big thank you to everyone who leaves such nice and kind comments and shares my work. It really means so much to me, and I'm so grateful for all the love and support I receive. I'm literally blessed. It keeps me motivated and inspired to keep going and also creating. And through you guys, I'm also learning not only new ships, but also the lore of League of Legends. Because the person here has to confess something, and I think only people who made it till this far will know this now. I kept drawing Kayn for a very long time, but I didn't knew that his weapon was called Trust. I always thought that Trust was like kind of like the voice in his head. Please don't judge me. Yeah, I always had this in my mind, like Kayn is like, you know the movie Venom? I love Venom. I love the actor. So yeah, basically a secret between everybody who managed till the end or just skipped to the end. One of both. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you on the next animation.